The big story, the manager, who has hit the half-century mark in terms of career wins. His next assignment live on EA TV. And hello to you from the northeast of England. We're at St James's Park, which has been used for football since 1880. I'm Derek Ray, and looking forward very much to getting tactical insights from my commentary partner, Sue Smith. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Newcastle United versus Southampton.
It's great to be here. I think it's going to be a really good game today. Both teams will be well up for it, so hopefully we're in for a treat.
And here's the Newcastle formation. Marc-André ter Stegen starts in goal. Bruno Guimaraes plays alongside Sandro Tonali in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And here's how the lineup looks for Southampton.
Well, they've gone with a 4-5-1. We know that this can be quite a defensive formation, but they'll have to be good on the counter-attack. At least one of the midfielders, he's going to have to go box to box. And then you think the two talented wide players, they're going to have to be the creative outlet.
So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. Elanga. And unable to keep possession. Burrows. And Ramsdale has it now. Milion Manhoef. Bella Kotchap. Jack Stevens. Well, he might not admit it, but I don't think he particularly enjoys taking on today's opponents.
Yeah, and they've not got the best record against them, have they? I'm sure the manager's going to have a plan today. Let's see how they go, eh?
Chance to finish. And much to his disappointment, couldn't direct it on target.
Well, they should have taken the lead there, and what a good start that would have been.
Well, Southampton were victorious when last they took to the pitch against Palace. What are your thoughts? How do you see them getting on today?
Yeah, they had to work for it, but a solid 2-1 win at home. It's going to be a real challenge for them today, though. I'm sure they'll give everything and cause problems, but it's going to be tough to get a result.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Yeah, he scored a brace last time out, and that's why I picked him. Clever movement, always looking for space and thinking ahead. He's just got a real energy about him, which I'm sure we're going to see again today.
Can they forge ahead? And the keeper grabs it. Livramento. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. What can he create? And he got to it fairly easily. Sandro Tonali. Fabian Schär. Gordon. It's with Joelinton. Well, they'll see it as very disappointing to give it away as cheaply as that. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. But the danger averted for now. And Newcastle showing good wit. Fine cross into the middle. The attack ended disappointingly. Somerville. Jack Stevens. Azaz. And Newcastle come away with it. Sandro Tonali. Anthony Gordon. Tonali with it. Upamecano. And on the ball is Cher. Sandro Tonali. Fabian Cher. And Upamecano. Nick Woltemade. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Sugawara. That's not a bad ball. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat.
Yeah, they had great shape out possession there, didn't they?
And quick thinking defensively. Bella Kotchap. Now with Azaz. And Stevens. Manhoef. Jack Stevens on the ball. On to Azaz. Somerville. Good passage of play. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Elanga. And Upamecano. Livramento. It's with Joelinton. Upamecano. Tino Livramento. Now with Guimarães. And that's it. We've reached the halfway point here at St James's Park. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front.
Yeah, he's been on the fringes a bit, hasn't he? The touch map really tells the story. Not seeing it in those danger areas. And if they want the win, he's got to get more involved.
So underway once more. No goals, no drama, to be honest, in the first half. Surely that situation will change. Yukinari Sugawara. On to Azaz. Sugawara. Now with Azaz. Crescencio Somerville. Bella Kotchap. On to Azaz. Somerville. This might be productive. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, yeah, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he does seem to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, though, and he can continue his development.
Fabian Schär. Tonali with it. Upamecano. Tino Livramento. Sandro Tonali. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Can he put them in front? And the keeper more than equal to it. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner.
Well, the crowds are up for this. They haven't had too much to cheer about for a while, but this is a big chance.
Running with confidence. Finn Azaz. Manhoef. And possibilities here. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Nothing to show for that attack.
Well, they were so close to taking the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and surely the goal will come.
EA TV is the home of live football, and this is a game we're certainly looking forward to even now. It's Newcastle United, and they'll be taking on Freiburg.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's always a great atmosphere and should be an entertaining match, that.
Murphy. And there to intervene.
Yes, so alert, read it well.
Ahmed Benakochap. Stevens. Pressing like that will help the cause. A real opening now. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here we can see it again. Sometimes when you're through 1v1, it's easy to be caught in two minds. He was just really composed and the keeper had no chance.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Southampton facing Aston Villa.
Well, it's one I'm looking forward to. Hopefully we'll get a competitive match.
And space for him to cut in. Finn Azaz. Chance to do damage. Cross could be useful. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And he's fired over the corner. Delivered into the area here. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Well, no damage done. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Finn Azaz. Jack Stevens on the ball. Can't give him too much space. Firing it. And a confident clearance.
Well, he was taking no risks there, was he?
Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Lovely weight. Good use of the... A chance perhaps. Well, how close was that? Inches away. Substitution in the offing. Charles. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. And that will be a corner. Playing it in, just over the crossbar with that effort.
Well, the away side have controlled the game in the last 15 minutes or so. They're really putting the pressure on to get the equaliser, but you just feel like time's running out. They can't panic, they just need to keep playing the same way, and I'm sure it'll come.
And teammates around him. Fine pass, he's through! And a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
The replay, you do have to feel for the keeper though. He's been completely exposed, but once he's through, it's a neat finish, very cool and collected.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Challenge sending the ball over the touchline. No, got into position brilliantly. And penalised there. There to win it back. Somerville. A lot of space to attack. Could put one back here. Well, there is a goalkeeper with a fine technique. And there it is, the final whistle. This is not exactly what Southampton fans had in mind. A disappointing result.
Well, they'll be disappointed with not just the result, but also the way that they played. They were a bit sloppy for me. The midfield never really dictated the game, and it's just how they react from this now.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he was a constant threat, either playing on the shoulder or looking to drop into space. His movement was so clever, got himself into great goal-scoring positions. Bag 2, could have had more.
For this game underway. Chance to finish. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Can it? A real opening now. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Cross could be useful. Good use of the ball. Oh, chance perhaps. Well, how close was that? Inches away. Playing it in. Just over the crossbar with that effort. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.